Hello, East Central Electric Cooperative members. Thank you for taking part in our 2024 annual meeting. This video contains highlights from our business meeting for those who could not attend. As we hope you will see in the report of our accomplishments from 2023, everything we do is driven by our mission of serving our members and communities. Our engineering and operations department was busy in 2023. Maintaining 6,439 miles of electric line, installing 674 new services, and changing out 1,753 old poles. Our right-of-way department operates on a 5-year schedule so that every section of our service area is maintained regularly. In 2023, our right-of-way contractors trimmed trees in the Texana, Tiger Mountain, Henrietta, Dewar, Schulter, and Morse areas. Herbicides were applied in the Shamrock, Depew, Bristow, Kellyville, Kiefer, and Beggs areas. In an effort to maintain reliability and prevent outages, 15,165 poles were inspected in 2023. For this year, pole inspections are underway in the Shamrock, Kellyville, and Bristow substations. Tree trimming is being done in Henrietta, New Yucca, and Okemah. Another way that we are serving our members and communities is through energy efficiency programs, services, and rebates. We have helped co-op members save over 2 million kilowatt hours of power, equivalent to $324,000 worth of energy cost savings. Concern for community is one of our 7 cooperative principles, and it inspires us to make an impact in the communities we serve with youth leadership programs, safety education events, and economic development. Our members also demonstrate concern for community with every 48-cent donation to our Operation Roundup Foundation. With the spare change members tack on to round up their electric bills to a whole dollar, we have been able to donate over $200,000 to local charities in 2023, and almost $2.5 million since Operation Roundup began in 2006. We strive to connect with our members and communities in person, online, and through our monthly magazine and newsletter mailed to every member's home. When members feel informed and connected to our co-op, we see the benefit of that reflected in our ACSI customer satisfaction score, which is 14 points higher than other utilities. Our customer service score is also a reflection of the dedication our customer service representatives showed in every one of the 131,344 phone calls we received in 2023. It is also a reflection of the service that goes into collecting 372 million meter readings, processing 619,000 payments, completing 41,000 service orders, and keeping members informed with over 8 million notifications. Our cooperative was formed by our members for our members. In addition to the services we provide, we also find ways to give back to our membership. Each holiday season, we have a Christmas tree in our lobby with numbered light bulbs that represent co-op members who are struggling to make ends meet. Members, employees, and the co-op board donate to a fund every year. In the 2023 season, members donated $2,240 to pay 43 electric bills. Being a member-owned organization, the co-op is not out to make a profit for shareholders. Instead, every year that the co-op brings in more than we need to cover expenses, those margins are returned back to the members as capital credit. In 2023, we returned $1 million. We have returned over $31 million since 1963. Our co-op has grown in size by almost 10% since 2016, and yet we continue to primarily serve sparsely populated rural areas. We currently serve an average of less than 6 meters per mile of line, compared to 60 meters per mile for municipal utilities. As we've grown outside of the co-op, we've also had to grow our employee base and infrastructure to keep up. Since 2018, we have added 25 full-time employees and expanded our facilities by 27,000 square feet. With so many employees, we are committed to taking safety seriously. In 2023, our employees drove 944,000 miles and worked 222,000 hours. In 6 years, we have had only 3 recordable injuries and have passed over 600 days since a lost time accident. At last year's annual meeting, we were privileged to announce that all co-op members now have access to Echolink fiber internet, 18 months ahead of the initial build schedule. We installed over 4,000 miles of fiber optic line and connected over 16,000 rural Oklahomans to high-speed internet. This map shows all the locations where co-op members have access to Echolink fiber. With that complete, we are now starting off-system builds using federal grant money to provide internet to unserved and underserved areas. These projects are all slated to be completed by 2027. The first phase of our off-system builds will be around the I-40 corridor from Okemah to Henrietta and south towards Walika. Phase 1 also includes non-members in Schulter, Hitchita, and Morris. Everything you've seen so far plays into the strong financial standing of your cooperative. The cooperative's assets have doubled over the last 6 years to over $350 million. The co-op has increased borrowing to keep pace with growth, currently sitting at $259 million in liabilities. However, the members' equity in the co-op remains high at 27.3%. The co-op is heavily invested in improving the reliability of the system. We have realized those improvements in the reliability rate increase from 99.95 to 99.98%. We are experiencing fewer outages, fewer blinks, and are providing a more robust system using smart grid technologies. We have managed to make these investments and keep electric rates low. We are providing electricity at a good value to members, 12.5 cents per kilowatt hour. Reliability is a priority for our co-op. The nation's grid watchdog, the North American Electric Reliability Cooperation, NERC, recently forecast that over the next 5 years, all or parts of 19 states are at high risk of rolling blackouts during normal conditions. They also predict most of the country will face similar risks when demand for electricity spikes during exceedingly hot or cold temperatures. The Environmental Protection Agency's new power plant rule will only make it worse, undermining decades of work to keep the lights on. The rule emphasizes the use of carbon capture and storage technologies that aren't ready to use and over-relies on generation sources that rely on the weather to generate power. The effect this rule would have is to shut down reliable power plants across the country and make it harder to build new ones. The National Rural Electric Cooperative Association, NRECA, and the state of Oklahoma are part of a lawsuit to try and overturn this rule so we can guarantee reliable power. If you would like to take part in this fight for reliable power, you can make your voice heard through Voices for Cooperative Power, or you can make a donation to America's Electric Cooperatives PAC. Thank you for participating in our 2024 annual meeting and for taking the time to watch this video and learn about your electric cooperative. As a co-op, we are led by the members we serve. We power homes, support community development efforts, encourage youth leadership, and connect rural areas to fiber broadband, all in the service of our member owners. Thank you for being part of our next level cooperative.